Hello friends, and welcome back to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. So, last time we got through the Cipher key layer and defeated Gorgon, only to discover that Mr. Varich, the man who helped us at the very beginning of the game, was actually the true mastermind of Cipher the whole time. Like we didn't see that coming from a mile away, but I digress. So, Greevil has issued us an invitation to Citadark Isle, where Cipher's headquarters are located. Only problem is, we need a boat to get there. So, we gotta figure out the next step of this, which I actually can't quite recall that. I'm gonna make a pit stop to the HQ lab first, though. A few shadow Pokemon that need to be purified, at the very least. Get that taken care of. And yes, my radar lost signal. Yeah, Meyer B was at the Realgam Coliseum, but considering the strength of the Pokemon that were at the Coliseum and the amount of time that would have taken, I decided to forego it. But there are 3 Shadow Pokemon that are... Oh, one's actually just about purified. But there are 3 Shadow Pokemon that are now running amok. So I gotta wait for Meyer B to appear 3 more times at least before I have a chance at getting all of those missing shadow Pokemon. Alright, so we got Parasol purified here. Spore, one of my favorites. Okay, so we got Paras taken care of. Yeah, I might as well just stick around and let the Shadow in slot number 3 get purified too. Now, I am pretty close to getting all of the sets taken care of here. Now, I'm not gonna spoil for anyone who has never played this as to why I'm trying to get all 9 sets fully maxed out, but you'll see that in the post-game. Take the ribbon? No. So here we are, Shadow Nosepass, now getting purified. That'll be good once I can get just a little bit more variety in the Pokemon that can be purified, because then it'll be much easier to create those perfect sets. Thunderbolt! Yes, Nosepass is a rock Pokemon that it learns electric moves as support. I do remember that from the Nosepass that I had in my Emerald playthrough. Ah, such good times. Actually, hold on. I'm just gonna do a... Oh, look at that! Perfect timing! Beedrill was just right on the mark. Now, the Zangoose that is in the other set there will still take a hot minute, but at the very least, it's cool to know that normal is treated as super effective against normal in this very case. So, I do know that there is at least one more normal Pokemon that will appear. So we can use that as the set that will do it. Alright, well let's take a look here. What can I get set? Haha! So I need something that fire is super effective, that can in turn hit a Baltoy. Oh! Hello, Silver Powder! I'm going to... Oh, I think Beedrill is the winner. Just like that, there we go. Now the best part, that means I can transfer Numel over to anything. Okay, well that at least does the ground, so I'm fine with that. What else can I work with? That does that. So is there something that Psychic can hit that goes for fire and ground? Well, that would... That at least lets this be a case. But poison can't do anything for them. Okay, we'll move on. Well, fire can hit... Yeah, come on. That's a start there. can't do much there. We'll at least put a boost into that one. Okay. Now, I do need to get the silver powder off here because I want that to boost up Ariados's moves. Because Signal Beam is pretty good, and while Amulet Coin is nice, I would really like to start getting some power things going here. So I'm going to do a little bit of maneuvering. Oh, I actually hit a bag limit. Boo. Well, hold on. Let's take a look here. I still got that Firestone from all the way back when. Can anyone use a defense boost? That'll work. Can anyone use a speed boost? That works. Can anyone use an attack boost? That'll work. Anyone use a health boost? That'll work. There we go. It works for me. Anyways, let's get that silver powder off. There we go. But maybe I will do a quick deposit. Some items, just to get myself stocked up here. But I should get some Pokemon going here in Purified Chamberland. Okay. I'll just go in order, why not? Tangela, you go there. At the very least, I can say after this, it should be smooth sailing for Shadows in Purifying, because all I need is to get those sets maxed, and I'm good. Heck, I can even forego the normal wheel that I've got going here, depending on what I get purified. Nope, wrong one. That's good. I will say that I did get a little bit lucky in that fight with Gorgon. Because if I had let that go any longer, the Hypno and Primeape definitely would have knocked me out. I got lucky on that catch. Okay. So everything is set and going. What can I deposit that I know I will not need? The Leaf Stone. Well, I mean, the Sharp Beak could help if I need a firepower boost. Yellow Flute is useless. Macho Brace I'm not equipping. Yeah, I got the Macho Brace from Mount Battle. A good item in itself, but not needed for what I'm going to be doing. And I need to equip the Silver Powder. Okay. Let's get that Silver Powder equipped. Signal Beam is now going to be boosted. And that works for me. Alright. So, Gation Port. I want to say that that is where we're to go next, because in order to get to Citadark Isle, we need to go to Gation Port. And even more so, we can only access Citadark Isle from Gation. We cannot access it on the main map. So we would have to come here every time. Oh, they already have it set? They already have it set. Okay, that does help. So I guess we were to come here then. Maybe something would have hinted that. Yo, Storm, big news, real big news. That Robo-Kyogre we've been telling you about is finally done. Once Grandpa got down to it and got serious with it, he put together something kind of amazing. Over here, guy, you gotta listen to my grandpa. Like Pear said, we finally assembled the Robo-Kyogre. It's truly a work of marvel. What's wrong? Is anything the matter? Go into explanation mode. Well, I'll be. Cipher's headquarters is on Citadark Isle, and you intend to go there? Citadark Isle, huh? When it's on a place like that, it's no wonder nobody's found Cipher's base. The currents around the isle are swift, and the weather's always storming. The place can't be approached by sea or by air. Pear, that was certainly true before, but now, however... I get it, the Robo-Kyogre, right? Precisely. Our Robo-Kyogre will be able to reach the isle. Alright, we must prepare to launch the Robo-Kyogre for Storm. Come, Pear! Yes, sir! There we go. That's what gets us set and ready to go. Oh. And Crane. Hi, Storm. It sounds like the battle against Cipher is entering a critical stage. There's something I would like you to have. Okay, okay. So we will... Oh, look towards the pier. There we go. That is the Robo-Kyogre. Doesn't its blue form thrill you? It's all ready to go. You can leave whenever you're ready. And that will be whenever I am ready, because Crane has now given me a message, and I think I know where this is going. And I definitely want this now, before I forget. As is typical for a lot of endgame content in Pokemon games. Hi, Storm. Glad to see you're back. There's something I want to give you. Could you come here, please? Seems like something all professors end up having. A secret lair! Did that startle you? Now come with me. Watch your head. Storm, over this way. Gotta say, nice little hidden lab area here. The battle against Cipher appears to have entered a decisive phase. I think the situation calls for a special solution. Storm, there's something here that I'd like you to use. Go on, open that box, and take what's inside. It's the staple of the endgame of any Pokemon game. A Master Ball. That's a Master Ball. It's the one Pokeball that is foolproof. It has a 100% capture ratio. You should only use it if you're sure it's the right thing to do. Oh, and I know what that right thing to do is. Now, typically it's my get out of jail free card, but it's not as easy as what Coliseum allowed me to do. So I have to use it in the one situation I know that it's going to benefit me the most. I'm sure some people can figure out what that is immediately, but for now, we have to work towards it. Alright, gonna make a pit stop to a shop, buy some items, and then we are going to make our way to Citadark Isle and begin the final phase of this game. I'm getting excited. Like, it's always fun when you know that the end game is coming. Like, it just builds excitement, you know? Like, it's one of those, you want to stay up late and just keep at it, you know? Maybe... Yeah, I got money. This will keep me going for a little bit. Okay, super potions. Few hyper potions. Oh my god. Full heals are good. There we go. But yeah, it's just one of those, you get so excited, you want to stay up late, keep playing, just get one more fight in, one last little bit of progress going. This is that bit for me. Like, I remember just like, one more trainer fight, one more battle, you know, just gotta keep at it. So it's quite exciting. So here we go, we're getting in this beast of a machine, the Robo-Kyogre. Ah yes, add this one to the list, Citadark Isle's main theme. And look at this piece of work. There's Greevil, and the two henchmen beside, and all the peons. But here we are, Citadark Isle. Now everyone's healed up, right? Start with the 40s. Alright, it's just going to be trainer after trainer, shadow Pokemon after shadow Pokemon, so we just gotta keep going one step at a time. But looks like we are starting with a sailor. Hey you, that thing you're riding on, it's kind of cool. I have this feeling I met you in port somewhere, but I don't give a hoot about that. I do have a problem when someone shows up here without passage on our boat. Also one of the few instances where we have this song playing, but not against a Cipher peon. Alright. The final gauntlet first battle, begin. Okay, so we're still low 30s for these regular trainers, but that's fine. It's gonna build up quick. And I would love to get to the level where I learn Crunch. And boom. Oh, that's just overkill. And I love it. Mantine. Ooh boy. Alright. Well, that'd be 42 damage if I Nightshaded. So I think I'm going to do just that. Mantine is very specially defensive, so either physical attacks or set damage in this case. Oh, I think this is the Shadow Golduck, right? Yes! Okay, this is the one that I was thinking was in the Cipher key layer, but I was totally wrong about that. So this is the Shadow Golduck. Let's see, that's 42 damage. Oh, so close. Well, let's do this. Get some damage on the Golduck at least. So maybe I can have someone start chucking a few Great Balls. Oh, not bad. And we got the poison. Okay, I can actually leave you be for a bit. Okay, Shadow Mist. Not going to do me any problems. You know, considering that evasion and accuracy are two very contested things when it comes to Pokemon battles, could you imagine if this was a game where even, like, the most consistent moves always had a chance to miss? Like, imagine if your consistent moves like Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam all had, like, a 5 to 10% chance to just miss. Like, for one, I don't think a lot of people would play competitive if they knew that there was a big chance at all of the moves missing and things coming down to luck. Hey, look at that! Luck's already starting good. But it would, at the very least, lend more credence to moves that boosted accuracy or lowered evasion, you know? Oh, here we go. Shadow number 2. Shadow Sableye. Well, at least we got one Shadow. I think that's a good start. But like, to go back to one conversation I was having, I think around the key layer, of about, like, how fun would it be if you were playing a Pokemon game where using moves constantly allowed you to power up those moves, like more power or a buff or something? Like, what if it was, actually, yeah, you'll be the one tossing. But what if it's like the moves started inaccurate, but you could potentially, like, boost them, like, as you get better with the move, to boost their accuracy? Like, that'd be a very interesting twist. Or maybe it's like you had to choose between whether you get the move more power or you give the move more accuracy. Like, sure, you could be someone who's consistent and you'd always make sure the move had 100% accuracy. But if you were living on the edge, so to speak, what if you were like, oh, I'll let this move have a persistent 5% less accuracy, but I'll get 10 more power out of it? Like, that would add a lot of variability to the moves. Actually, I got some time and I got some Pokeballs I can throw. Let's have a little fun. Also, another thing with Shadows that, if it hasn't become apparent already, they're starting to know more than 2 Shadow moves in their item slots. Pokeball worked! Woohoo! So some of these Pokemon we're going to be coming across will have 3 Shadow moves in their arsenal, and a lot of the final Shadow Pokemon, they're going to have 4 moves. They're going to have a full move set to contend with. Like, not just a basic damage and basic support, but, like, plenty of damage moves and plenty of supporting moves. Like, we got to be careful of that. Okay, so we got that one taken care of. Now, there was one navigator over here. Huh? How'd you manage to get onto this island? Finally notices our ride. You wrote that here? That's awesome. Even Mr. Varich, the world's richest man, doesn't have one of those. Oh, aye, it excites a sailing man's heart in me. Listen, how about letting me take a ride sometime, huh? Sure. That's the spirit of the man of the sea. I don't know if that's much of a thanks, but I found this in the ship. Oh, hey, thanks. Not that I'm really doing battle CDs anymore, but, sure, I'll take it. Okay. Now, I'm sure if you noticed, Greevil and Henchman rode this elevator. This actually takes you to the very tip-top, but we have to make our way through the dungeon just like a final gauntlet intends us to do. Okay, but that's good. We have a healing machine and we have a PC here. We can do things here. Now, I will be trying to do as many fights as I can just to build experience, but we are definitely going to be running into some difficult fights here. I think I remember who shows up in this place too, and it's not the ambushers. You look suspicious. Now, if I see shadow Pokemon, I know that I'm on the right track. And if not, then I know I'm going down a separate path. Alright, intimidations go! Alright, well, I'm still gonna go Signal Beam, but I can bite the Masquerain. Not quite, but it's a start. Well, 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 starting with a crit already. That negated the Intimidate drop, at the very least. Rosalia, okay. Starting to think you are not in possession of any shadows. Alright, let's get a good roll on Bite and knock out the Masquerain. At the very least, they are still using low power moves. And bite. Oh, so close. Alright, well, let's just take them both out. I'll take a hit, but hey, there's a healing machine right by, and thankfully every trainer I take out now means I don't have to face them in the future. I am okay with this. And even still, I think that that's worth it. Because that status is applied to the Masquerain, and as soon as the Masquerain leaves or faints, well, there's a turn wasted. Spinda. Okay. Level 43, that's good. Spider Web, no. Now, if that was the later generation Sticky Web, then we're talking. I would probably learn that. Yeah, and I've got to get to, like, the late 50s, early 60s to learn agility, so I probably will not know agility by the end of this playthrough. Maybe in the post-game, when I really have to train my team up, that'll be a different story. That's going to be a lot of work. Okay, Mightyena is almost there. But no shadows makes me think that this is a dead end that I'm going. And that would be correct. Dead end. Okay. But let's get healed up. As you can see, there are even a few people in here that aren't Cipher peons. Usually never leaves the Luxo cruiser. Where's he off to in such a hurry? Oh, I know. You chased him off. Just joking. Want to race me? Well, we get another round of this tune for the casual fights. Now, funnily enough, I don't think I have actually talked about how this theme is a good theme. So, in case I've forgotten, throw it on the list now. The reason I did forget, however... Oh, hey, Shadow Dotrio. Okay, I'm okay with this. But the reason I did kind of overlook it... so going back to my tale that I told many episodes ago of how I went through Mount Battle fight after Mount Battle fight after Mount Battle fight doing the 100 win streaks. This is the song that plays for every not area leader fight in Mount Battle. So this was back in a day when I didn't have any additional technology to play in the background for like watching a video or something, like in the same room I was playing the game. So this was just the song I ended up listening to. But imagine listening to this tune for a few thousand battles. And I'm not joking when I say that. A few thousand battles. Like, if it was the tune that played in Pokemon Coliseum for the casual fights, you know, I raved about it. It was a really good fight theme. Or heck, if it was Meyer B's theme, I don't think there's any way I'd get annoyed with it. But this tune here just happened to reach the point of, it's like, it's good, but it wears thin every once in a while. And I guess when I was first playing this and doing the casual fights, I'm just like, oh, yep, it's here again. And totally forgetting that it's like, yeah, it's not a bad theme. It just happened to wear thin on me a few times. Okay, I think it might be better if I bring in... if I bring in Riku, that would be a good idea, methinks. Okay. At the very least, I can take a little comfort in the mechanic that any... Oh, you healed. Any move that is split damage, it does reduce the power of the move. Actually, I'm going to try another catch. I'm crazy. But yeah, I think the power of the move is reduced to 75% of what it originally is. But then, of course, that means you hit both Pokemon. Okay, I might want to bring in a Songman. Well, I got the perfect excuse. Flynn! Although I did just remember that Dodrio probably has early bird, which means sleeping you is probably not the best idea. Oof. Thank you, lefties. All right, let's try. I gotta hurt this Whiscash. It's just gonna keep surfing me. Thank you, special defense drop. At the very least, thank you, special defense drop. Oof. I think Flynn's only got one act in him. And it didn't work. Well, Thunder Wave it is. Good thing I got a backup. Like, that's why I didn't keep False Swipe either. It's really difficult to get Pokemon down to 1 HP in this. And, like, it's almost not even worth it. I totally brought in the wrong Pokemon with that one. Whoops. Alright. Well, you got another Pokemon. I'm gonna try focus firing and knock something out. I got a healing machine nearby. I'm fine. Oh, I think this is the other shadow. Yeah, now that I've got the complete list of shadow Pokemon, you can actually see the progress of just how close you're getting. Because it does show them in order. Okay, now then. We will do Aerial Ace on you, Bite on you. If you survive, I'll try to catch you. Oh, Aerial Ace critical hits! I should have known. I should have known. Well, at least the one Pokemon who's been really damaging me is no longer on the field. Okay, Bite. Alright, I can attempt to catch something. Just do that, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be real hopeful with any Mire-B radars that they don't happen in very intensive areas. Hopefully I can get a shortcut or something. Okay, Eradicate, caught. One for 2, that's not terrible. And that does mean 4 Pokemon are now on the run. Dodrio is now added to that list. Pretty decent. So who are you, huh? I guess it don't matter. What does matter is I need healing. Heal me now. Alright, levels 43 all around. Actually, I'm gonna bring in Rena, just to have a slightly different offensive presence. Okay. Item box is good. Max Elixir. Ambush? No ambush. But you do fight me. I should be swabbing down Master Greevil's Luxo Cruiser, but I'm completely lost. What is wrong with me? I gotta buck up and focus. Hey kid, what say we battle? Well, I actually wonder what would have happened if I said no. Maybe he would have gotten angry and fought me anyway. Oh my goodness, that is not what you should be seeing in an endgame fight. At the very least, I've got a Thunderbolt with Corsolas name on it. Oh, so close. Just don't Mirror Coat me, please. I got a bad feeling that was the case. And that's half. Okay, another Nightshade on the next turn. Okay, just Bubble Beam. Whew! Oh, I'm getting roared! A good move when you're doing competitive fights, but in a single-player playthrough, you don't normally see applications for it. Not unless you're really desperate. Or you've explicitly built your team around it. But that's Corsola down, at least. Pupitar. Okay. Well, both my pokes can do some damage to that. Because you are Rock Ground and not Rock Dark yet. I got 44. Nice. Alright. Single Beam should be fine. Giga Drain should do some damage. Oh, wow. So, yeah, even a 4 times hit coming from this team is likely not going to be a one-hit KO. I have got my work cut out for me. Alright. That was good, you. You shook me up. I don't backtalk to any tough battler. Well, that's good. Got an ambusher coming or another regular trainer? Yep, regular trainer. Huh? Maybe. Are you someone suspicious? No, I'm totally just a regular trainer, just coming to visit the island. You don't have to fight me, and you're fighting me. Well, I got a good setup ready to go for this one. Okay, signal beam the giraffe rig, body slam the Sneasel. There's gonna be some pain. Play with the cat! Oh, so close. Oof. Oh well. This should be a down giraffe rig. Alright, what comes in next? Gallbat. Well, that's got Thunderbolt written all over it. So why don't we do just that? Scratch once again. Oh, so close to one-hit KO, but just missing the mark. Well, that's Sneasel out, at the very least. Now, do you bring in a Shadow? Seeking. Well, it's a Kanto Pokemon, I'd believe it. It is not, okay. So we'll just do Psychic on you, Thunderbolt on you. And probably not. Oh, didn't even hit red this time. Well, at the very least, I've got a healing machine to go back to, so I'll work with that. Almost at a level 44 there. Thunderbolt! Alright, that takes care of that. Didn't expect to lose. Well, if you didn't fight me, you wouldn't have lost. You really were somewhat suspicious. Okay, nothing happens there. Now, once again, you can see the elevator's got no platform there ready to go. Someone is going to come up and ambush me there. And it's gonna be a familiar face. So I'm gonna be nice, fully healed for this one. And let's have a look here. Why don't we start with these two, see what happens. And get ready for the return of Lovrina.
Oh, you were so that little boy who ran off with Professor Crane.
And she's still just as obnoxious.
Because of what you did, Master Greevil was oh so angry. It made everyone miserable, and it's so all your fault. But it's okay now. We didn't need Professor Crane anyway. I just so needed to be serious just a little tiny bit to get XD001's final adjustments just right. It is so perfect now. Purification will so not work on it ever. I am so amazed because I am so a genius. Oh, you want to see my XD001? Oh, so sorry. That is so not possible. Why? Because I am so going to defeat you, little boy. Here I come. Alright, Lovrina's back, and she's packing a much stronger team this time. Oh, that reminds me of one of my old teams I used to use when I was doing a little bit of competitive in Generation 5. It was the G-Force team, I used to call it. So it, the core of the team, like this is, yeah, Generation 5. The core of the team was Gorbis, Gardevoir, and Golem, of all things. That was the G-Force core. And I gotta say, it was a lot of fun to play with. Ice Punch! Thank you for being specially defensive. That's not what I wanted to see! Oh yes, and you do play with statuses a lot more on this team. Oh, that's just bad. I have to try this. Good thing I kept Heal Bell. Now, another thing with Heal Bell, I could have switched Raven back into the party and then used Heal Bell at any point, and I would have been able to cure the status. It was more just to get it taken care of. Alright, let's put a little bit of luck into this. Oh. Okay, how do I play this? I think I'm gonna switch. Bring Flynn in. I'm gonna hope that I can break through Infatuation. Come on, Pochi. No! Okay, and I resist that. At the very least, I resist that. Okay, I didn't want to say anything about being frozen. Okay. Okay, well, this doesn't leave me in a very good position, per se. I think I'm just going to try attacking you, and hopefully I'll break through Infatuation, because Pochi is surprisingly the fastest Pokemon. I might want to consider switching you out. There's a hit. It's the fact that they're faster than me. That's the big problem. I think I am going to have to try a double switch strategy here, see what I can manage. I have an idea. Raven might not like this, though. Oh, nice. Might be a special move, but it counts as a contact move for Cute Charm. Okay. Now that that's the case, I can bring Pochi back in, and we can get a bite on that Gardevoir. Okay.
Now, I'm fairly certain I'm faster, so I'm going to take a... Oh, nope, never mind. But Gardevoir's defenses are weak. So I'm going to take a little pot shot at whatever comes in next. Maybe I'll like to see it. Roselia. Well, I know that is not a shadow. I've already got a Roselia. Okay, no freeze. That's good. Alright, so we'll do a pot shot there. Maybe I can do a paraflinch? Gotcha. What's coming in next? Oh, yeah, Shadow Farfetch'd. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Paraflinch. Is that gonna work? Nice! I'll take it. Okay. Well, I'm fairly certain that whatever I throw at that Farfetch'd from Rena is going to destroy that Farfetch'd. So let's go this way. And I just realized I used the wrong move. But still knocked out the Gorbis. And Altaria. Is that a shadow? That is another shadow. Okay. Here we go. Double shadows. I wonder if I'll get lucky enough with this one. Okay, I could do another bite. Maybe I get lucky. I'm gonna see what happens. Oh, that missed. I know that one has a chance to miss. It's 75% accurate. Just enough. I am okay with this. And a flinch, that's also fine. Shadow Break. Does this one do the recoil? It does not. But you are infatuated. I am okay with this. Let's try to get a catch going here. Take Farfetch'd off the playing field. Nope. No luck on that one. Okay. Well, Altaria is confused and infatuated. Hopefully that will at least limit what Altaria can do. Now it's just confused. Mawile! I need help! Perform your songs! Just how many Intimidates am I gonna throw out in this one fight? Okay, so we'll get a sing going. I'm gonna try singing the Altaria first. I could get lucky with a catch here. That's what I want to see anyways. Three. Yes! Farfetch'd. Okay, and... well, I took the Farfetch'd off the field at the very least. That's one less thing that's going to pound the HP of my Pokemon. And now we can attempt singing. And it worked! Okay, so that puts you to sleep. Boosts my chance. So who will attack? I don't want to go overboard. So I'm going to let Flynn be the thrower. And Pochi can do some fighting. Okay, not quite. Every little bit helps. I don't quite know off the top of my head how HP reduction is influenced, but I want to say a rough idea. Like, we'll use this example. If a Pokemon has the highest possible catch rate number, and it's at full health, and you throw just a regular Pokeball at it, it's got a 33% chance to be caught. And I think if you reduce... Hey, we got Altaria, woohoo! If it gets reduced down to 1 HP, that effectively doubles the chance, so it turns into a 2 out of 3. Maybe it's perfect? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, boo, now look what you've done! We got 2 more shadows for the box. Oh, you're terrible. I mean, really. Master Greevil will be oh so cross with me again. Oh, how I so dislike you. I'll be glad, little boy, when Master Greevil and XD001 make you pay. And we've taken care of Lovrina. Alright, well, I know it's going to be a little bit early, but I am going to call the episode here for now. This is a gauntlet that we are going through here, so I gotta pace myself here. Just to make sure that I don't take it too quickly. Because there's going to be a lot of fights coming up. There are plenty of 2 Shadow Pokemon. Eventually, we'll even deal with 3 Shadow Pokemon per team. And it's going to get difficult really fast. So I'm going to call the episode here. And when we come back on the next episode, I'll be freshened up and ready to take down more of Cipher. We are nearing the end. So hopefully you will look forward to the next episode. So until then, as I always say, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.